Hey everyone, this is John from Chaotic Commander, and today we've got an awesome pod lined up, a lot of fun. Let me actually put my commander in here real fast. But today we are going to be playing a game of pure chaos. We've got two rules. We've got Oathbreaker Light and Painful Inheritance. Oathbreaker Light is like Oathbreaker, except for it's the light version. So the instant or sorcery gets exiled after we use it. It doesn't go back to the command zone. Spell. All right, and Painful Inheritance is basically like you pay 5 life once per turn to search your land or your deck for a basic land. Anyways, thanks for the bits. Appreciate that. So my Oathbreaker Light spell is going to be a Rite of Harmony. Basically, whenever a creature or an enchantment ETB is under my control, I draw a card. So the whole point of this deck is to get a bunch of little guys out, and maybe this will help me get some card draw that is desperately needed. And next up we have Dell.
Hey guys, I'm Dell, aka the Delicious God. You can find me on Twitter at the Delicious God and YouTube at the same. I do pack crackings and a show called Cardboard Therapy, where I try to cure my depression with packs of magic cards, and I shitpost a lot, so enjoy that. Today I'm going to play Yargle, Glutton of Urborg, my bargling deck. We're all going to have some fun, I hope. And my Oathbreaker Light's going to be Scheming Symmetry. We're going to have a little friendship action going on.
Like me and you, right?
Me and you, baby.
All right. And next up, we have Greg.
Hi, so I'm Greg, Bioinformatter, on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, Moxfield, Blue Sky, and Bioinformatter_actual on Threads and Instagram. And today I am playing Magus Lucia Kane. So it's crazy X-Spell stuff. Tap it for some colorless mana that when I cast my next X-Spell, I can double the X-Spell. And I have a nice little Modfly altar that I had made, since this is like one of my favorite decks. So, cool. So I got that. And for my spell, I have chosen Song of Totentants.
Oh, that's cool. That's a really cool card.
We're in danger.
Right.
So it creates, X/1/1 black rat creature tokens with the creature can't block, and then creatures you control gain haste until end of turn. So I figure I'll have an X spell hanging out, ready to go in case I don't get anything good drawn.
Fair enough. And last but definitely not least, we have KJ.
Hey everybody, hopefully everyone's doing good today. I am KJ, also known as The Hero, and I can be found on all of these amazing platforms. I stream video games during the week, and I host my own Magic-related show called Casual Sunday Commander on Sunday nights, where we just play chill games of Spell Table and just laugh and just insult each other most of the time. So hopefully I'll catch you back here for that. As far as my commander today is, I'm actually debuting for the first time my latest creation, which is Runati, Behemoth Caller. We're just going to ignore this entire first half of text here. I can guarantee you it's never going to come into play. I can guarantee you that. But basically, it's just going to focus on +1/+1 counters that are on creatures, make them quick. He's a mana dork, so he'll help out and bring out some certain stuff. And as far as my Oathbreaker Light card goes, I figured if I'm going to have creatures, I'm going to want to keep them on the board. So I have chosen Inspiring Call as my Oathbreaker Light card.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. That actually I pulled it in the draft deck that we built when we all opened a draft box. That was one of the cards that I pulled. It held it in my hand for a long time, and that's my random story of the day. Anyways, we have already rolled and determined who gets to go first, and Dell, you have the honors of starting us off. So go ahead, friend.
Let's draw. And for the baller, first play is Swamp and Pastor.
Oh, cool.
Nice. I will draw.
Nothing crazy yet.
Right.
And I will play a Rejuvenating Springs, and I will pass.
Okay.
All right, nice, fair magic.
I will draw, play a forest, and I'm going to take advantage of your chaos rules right away, and I'm going to Painful Inheritance.
Oh, nice.
So I'm going to get that basic land from my deck, correct?
Yes, sir. That's how it
into play. So I will get another forest. I will eat that 5 life, and I will pass my turn.
I will draw for turn. Awesome. I will play a forest, and I too will eat that 5 life, and I will get a mountain, and then pass. Perfect. It never works out that way.
Well, for turn, we're going to play our first bargling piece. Little Kuwambaj Witches. Nothing to worry about here.
Yeah, okay.
And I'll pass turn. And I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but we'll just go with it.
All right.
I believe Kumbaj is actually the correct pronunciation.
Nice.
Right?
Oh, thanks for the
I mean,
follow.
you're pretty bad with it.
Appreciate that.
Okay, I will play Mountain, and I will pay 2 for a Mage Right Stone. So I can pay 1 and untap target creature that has an activated ability with tap in the cost.
I see.
And I will pass.
I can see how this is going to get out of control.
All right. Well, I'll play another forest. Probably shouldn't go for another 5 life. That's probably not wise. So I think what I'm just going to do is pay 3 mana. I'll cast Renati. And after that, I will pass my turn.
Alright, I'll untap. I will draw. Play a Plains as a land for turn. I guess I'll go ahead and show how cheap that I've built this deck. Play an Obelisk of Naya. Then I'll pass. Playing a 3 mana rock. That's just. It's the quality of deck building you should expect to see on my channel.
Swamp for turn. And then I'm going to cast Starscream for More Than Meets the Eye, which is 2 and a black. Starscream! Flying Menace Haste does combat damage to a player. There's no Monarch. Player becomes the Monarch, and when I become the Monarch, I can convert it back to its other side. So I see 2 people with 35 life making some greedy decisions. So unfortunately, first time I get to play with, I'm going to go for Greg for 2, and he gets to become the Monarch.
Wow. Nice. A little extra card draw for 2 life. I feel like that's not a bad trade.
For now.
Okay. So, any further actions?
That'll be it, sir.
Okay.
Time for the clap back. Let's see what you got.
And I will draw. Okay. I will play a Reflecting Pool. 3 for an Elemental Bond. So whenever a creature with a power of 3 or greater enters the battlefield under my control, I get to draw a card.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I feel like.
And with that, no combat. But I'm the Monarch, so I get to draw on my end step, right?
Yep.
Buddy.
Okay, and I pass.
All right.
Busted.
So I'll play a forest, and I'll pay 2 mana to cast Rampant Growth.
Nice.
So grab another forest. And I think it's time I showed everybody what this deck is actually all about.
I see.
So I'm going to pay 3 mana, and I'm going to cast Slime Against Humanity.
Oh, jeez.
No.
Okay.
So I'll create a Zip Ooze token with Trample. It gets X+1/+1 counters on it, where X is 2 plus the total number of oozes and cards named Slime Against Humanity that are both in my graveyard and in exile. So it's just going to come in with 2 counters.
Okay.
And because that only has 2, not 3, that ooze has Summoning Sickness. So after that, I will pass my turn.
I thought this was about to be scary. I was like, oh, jeez. Okay.
Wait a turn.
Yeah.
It's like, let it simmer.
Let him cook. Let him cook.
Yeah, don't think I want that to happen, but I can't do anything about it. So I'll tap.
Bog brew and Agatha's Cauldron.
Tap 3 for a Rising of the Day. So creatures I control have haste. Legendary creatures get +1/+0. I will tap this for green for Druid of the Anima. And yeah, that's it. I'll pass. It's just a little mana rock.
Untap. Draw. I'm going to play Makokoro, Center of the Sea.
It's playing it nice and slow. Nice fair magic. Leave me alone. Don't want to bother anybody. Don't want to be bothered.
Tap 4. I'm going to cast Scandalmonger. For 2 mana, target player discards a card from his or her hand. Any player may pay this ability, but only as a sorcery.
Okay. Cool.
And then looks like Greg's still the Monarch, so I got 2 coming at Greg.
Okay.
All right.
When I become the Monarch, I get to convert him. I think it stays tapped.
I don't know. I'm not sure how that works. I'm not a big.
I'm gonna leave it tapped. I feel like it should be tapped,
That sounds fair.
right?
But I feel like when cards transform, I don't think they usually come in tapped, right? Does it say enter tapped?
Let's find out.
That's a good question. I haven't played this too often where that comes into play very often. You know what I mean?
I'm not a judge, so I'm not going to say either way.
Reading the cards don't explain the cards. I'm not sure.
Not all the time.
I don't think it comes in tapped, but it doesn't have haste on the other side, right?
I already went to combat, so I guess that would be a thing too.
Yeah.
But
Let's see here. What do the rulings say?
what are the rules?
Come on, internet, cooperate with me. There we go.
No.
Let's see.
Don't ask too much now. Get a little crazy.
God, there are so many rulings on this card. What the hell?
Yeah, it makes sense.
What is it? What is it?
Depends on convert whether you have to tap it to convert or not, right? If you don't have to tap it to, so I don't.
So if we're referring to that, the ruling says the convert keyword action functions the same way as the transform keyword action found on some other cards. So to convert a permanent on the battlefield, turn it over so that the other is face up. Let's see. Nope. Even if that may cost. Cost is an internal cost.
Yeah, because I think if you just turn it over, then there's no tapping explicitly mentioned. So it would normally say comes in tapped if you have to.
Right. But I think it's like morph or transform with the werewolves. I think if they're tapped and they transform, they stay tapped, right? They're not re-entering the battlefield; they're just converting, right?
Yeah. So
I
by default, it wouldn't come in tapped, but because you attacked with it, it would come in tapped. I guess.
Right.
All right.
Okay, that makes sense.
Sweet. We have a solution.
So I'm going to pass a turn because I'm the monarch now, which I think I'll draw a card and target opponent loses 2 life. Kill the host, John. Take 2.
Oh man. All right. Sure.
That will be my turn.
All right.
Okay.
Kill the host
So,
in the chat.
I'm going to play Rogue's Passage.
Mm-hmm.
Unblockable, never hurt anybody.
And I am going to say I'm not building up a board state of creatures yet, so I'm like wide open. But I'm getting out things while I can. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Branching Evolution.
Oh, that's
So
cool.
if I get any counters going, then it's
Yeah.
twice that many.
Yeah.
And I am also going to tap the other one for an Ozolith.
Oh, even
Yeah.
better.
Well, there it is.
Oh, this is
Enchantment,
All right.
enchantment, artifact. Okay.
Yeah.
Then
someone mulligan for the God Hand.
oh no, not really. Yes, there are bigger God Hands for this sort of thing. But I think I've done what I can here. So so what I was gonna do is I will pay the 5 life.
Oh, nice.
2, 4,
Nice.
5, and I will go get. So it's a basic. Is
Yes,
that the deal?
sir.
I keep forgetting about it.
It's all
And then
right.
it comes in tapped, I assume.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can't have it too good.
Okay. So then I pass, and I'm no longer the monarch. So
All right. Let's see.
Yep.
Play a forest.
Yeah.
And I'm very sorry, Bio, but Branching Evolution is going to be a very dangerous card. So I am going to cast Return to Nature and crack it.
yes. Too bad that land came in tapped. Okay.
Striking while the iron's hot.
Nice. Nice.
All right, so after that, we're going to go 5 mana, and I'll cast Garruk, Primal Hunter.
Oh. Okay. Cool.
So he starts at 3. Can't really afford to minus him as much as I want to, so I'm going to just uptick him to 1 and make a beast token.
Nice.
And let's see. So Scandalmaker's a 3/3. Come Witches is what, a 1/3?
1/3.
Right. Okay. Not really going that way either. Is it really worth swinging at this point then? And I would have to probably say no. Actually, I think I'll just leave the blockers up and try to protect Garrick. I'll pass.
Smart move. Smart move. I'll draw. Alright. Let's just get the big guy. Tap 6 for Rith the Awakener. Come in, he has haste, flying, and he's a 7/6.
That's not scary.
Yeah, well, he can't do anything yet. And I don't want to swing him at anyone, so I'll just pass the turn. I'll leave him up as a blocker. Go ahead.
Play Tyrite Sanctum. Let's pay 2. We'll make Starscream a god.
Oh, cool.
And put a little +1 counter on him.
Nice.
Oh, power hungry now. I think I'm gonna shoot.
Uh-oh. What's up?
Huh?
You said shoot. I was like, well, what's up? What's going on?
Oh, I'm just thinking.
Oh,
Thinking out loud.
What you thinking about, bud?
I think I'll think about killing all of y'all, you know?
Oh, right now? Right.
Good
Dang.
fair magic, you know?
That was fast.
That would be a fast game.
I will pass a turn, and I'm gonna draw a card, and I'm gonna ping KJ for 2.
That's right. You are the monarch.
Oh wait, I keep forgetting. I'm gonna do the search for a land thing. I keep forgetting about that stupid thing. And then I'll be done after that.
Stupid? I came up with that myself. You know how
I didn't mean
long
stupid like that. I mean
I'm
I'm
thought
stupid.
about it. You know how long I sat and thought about these rules to come up with them?
John, I'm not calling you stupid. I'm calling me stupid. I keep
Like
forgetting to do it.
one whole afternoon. Good time.
Or,
Good time for Magic Lucia Kane.
yeah.
Nice.
So
Voice.
the Magus is out.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing's got haste. So
You didn't. Oh, you don't have a red mana up?
I will move to combat. And by virtue of reaching combat, I get to put a counter on something. So I'm putting a counter on Magus. And yeah, so my doubler isn't out, so I don't get the extra.
That is,
Yeah,
that
it
is
came in.
pretty
as
sad.
one card. It doesn't trigger this. So
That's pretty. It's pretty sad stuff right there, buddy.
yeah. So I will have to pass after that.
Right. From a card. Okay. All right. So I'll start by -3 Garrick. Bring him down to 1. Draw cards equal to the greatest power among creatures you control. That is my beast token, so I will draw 3.
Nice.
Do 3. Okay. Play a forest. Do I have enough to do what I want to do? Yes, I do. So let's do that. Let's go 5 mana. We'll cast Primal Vigor.
It's like, nice.
And we'll go 3 mana to cast Slime Against Humanity.
Nice. Nice. You know, I really love that you played that card because I have such a cool token deck. I can't wait to show you. I'm about to go nuts thanks to you, and I just want to.
Alright, so 2 oozes are going to hit the board with trample. So that's going to be 2 + 1, so 3. So they're both going to be 6/6s.
Nice. That's crazy.
So those hit the board. Sorry. I have to remember, their base is zips. So
Yeah, you actually get counters on them. So.
correct, yeah. I'm so glad I have these dice. Because that would be a bitch and a half to try to track over the course of a game. All right, so thanks to Renati, these boys have haste.
Mhm.
So I'm going to move to combat. Let's see. Dell is the monarch, so I kind of want to draw that extra card. So what I'm going to... It's big.
Mhm.
So I'm going to swing 1 ooze at Dell,
Mhm.
and I'm going to swing the other at... I feel like Rith's going to come at me, so I'm going to strike first. I'm going to swing it at John.
I wasn't going to, but now it is. So I will take 6.
Well, I poked the beast.
You're saying it's a 6/6 coming at me?
Yeah, it's 6. It's a 6/6.
Shoosh.
6/6 trample.
Yeah, I gotta take it.
Alright.
It's
And
tough.
I shall become monarch. And I'll move to my end step and draw a card.
I will
Starscream will convert.
And I'm just sitting here like I await the backlash.
green, green, and green for a Circle of Dreams Druid. So that's cool. I'm gonna play a Selesnya Sanctuary. I will return this forest to my hand. Alright, I will move to combat, and Rith the Awakener will swing at you, KJ. You were right. 7 in the air.
Yeah, I deserve that one.
Alright, so Rith on the stack, tap Circle of Dreams Druid for 3 green to pay it, and I will choose the color, green. How many green permanents exist on the board? I have 3.
Lots.
Yes. So 3.
1, 2, including lands? Or
No,
non?
lands are colorless, unfortunately.
Oh, yeah, okay.
It's real sad. I didn't know that when I built this deck. I was like, oh, this is going to go crazy fast. But
Okay, so 2 on my side.
okay,
Commander
2, so
and
5 total. How many do you have there, buddy? 1,
7.
2, 7. So we're at 12. So 24 because you doubled them for me. Green saps.
That's the only downside with Primal Vigor. It is a global effect.
And they have haste.
They do have haste.
But I will pass a turn. And I just, let it be known that I can produce 27 mana next turn. So, yeah.
You sure can, buddy.
That's cool. I'm excited. Are you guys excited? I'm
Not
A little bit.
excited.
I have the creature that creates additional rabbit tokens in here. And the first game I played it, Kadira. I got both of them out. And I had like 60 rabbits and like 80 saplings. It was great. It was a good time. Highlight. Usually it doesn't last that long. I could have drawn like 24 cards. It's fine.
I have so many bargaining chips in my hand, but I don't know what will be the nicest move.
Me and you can go search for a card if you want.
I could. I completely forgot that sorcery speed. I was ready to do it at the end of your turn. I'm like, oh.
I'm the monarch now. I should have drawn. I'll draw for the monarchy.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, it's just a land. Don't worry. It doesn't change anything.
John, do you have any flyers over there?
No.
Okay. Good to know.
I do not have any of those things.
Well, I don't want to be that guy, but I do want to have a little bit more fun before we all die to saplings.
I mean, they don't have trample. They're 1/1s. Like it's not that scary. Like I don't think.
Right now they're 1/1, but maybe later.
I don't think I have a lot of ways to make. I think the whole point of this deck is just to make a lot of shit, not to make a lot of big shit. So I think you guys are good.
I'm going to play a Crown of Doom. When a creature attacks you or a Planeswalker control, gets +2/+0 to end a turn, and has ability for 2 mana. Target player other than the owner gains control of it. Activate this ability only during your turn. So, hey John, I'm going to gift you a Crown of Doom.
Cool.
And then, Starscream's going to go at you for 5.
Crown of Doom. I will take 5.
And I'll take the Monarchy too, please and thank you. And then
He's just like, fine, you get the crown.
I'm going to cast Scheming Symmetry.
With me, right? I feel like.
You know what, John? Because I love you.
Yeah?
Yep. Search for a card, put it on top of your library, after you shuffle, of course.
Right. That's cool. I'm excited about this. Okay. Well, I'm about to lose a lot of saplings, I think. Because I'm gonna need to block a lot of crap, I feel like. So to make all these sapling oozes bigger.
That's amazing.
I just realized that not only the mistake of giving John so many saplings, but I just realized by playing my own card, I basically just turned on bio strategy again.
Yeah, you spent mana to get rid of this one. You just came up with the more democratic way of.
but with yours and his, it would have been really bad for us. So I mean, I guess I'll take the wins we get.
It's like, if anybody's doubling +1/+1 counters, it's me.
Yes, pull my deck. Make sure to shuffle the card I picked away. Bada boop. And then, get out of here, dice. Move to the end of my turn. Draw that card. Oh. And then just to even it out, bio take 2.
Oh, nice.
And that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay. I will untap. Draw.
Oh yeah, these are a bunch of 2/1s. I gotta remember. Oh no, it's just legendary. Never mind.
I have a forest.
Oh goodness.
Okay.
Oh wait, that gets exiled, right?
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
So 3 mana for Unbound Flourishing.
All right.
So whenever I cast a spell, with X, I get to double the X.
Oh, that's cool.
And but that's for permanent spells.
Nice.
Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell or activate an ability, if it contains X, copy that spell or ability. Then you may choose new targets for the copy.
That's nice.
And I am going to tap Magus for 2. Where?
Here we go.
Yes.
Pay
Say
2. Pay
we got 2
1,
there.
Untap.
2. Then 2, 3, 1. So then with an X of 4, my whatchamacallit, Oathbreaker Light card. So the X becomes 8. Oh no. So it's still 4. So I would so now it's math.
What's the card?
So this is the Song of
Totem.
So what's going to happen is I'm going to cast this with an X of 4. I'm going to get a copy of it off of Magus, and I'm going to get a copy of it off of the Unbound Flourishing. So I'm going to get 3 times that much.
And they'll each create 8.
And they're going to be doubled by by the Primal Vigor.
So 24 rats that cannot block. Yeah,
Which
8,
means
no. Yeah, 4, 4, 4. So that's 12, 12, 2, 20. Yeah. Okay. Unfortunate.
And matter of fact, for a resort to a bad infinite token drawing, see if I thought ahead for that. Yes, I did think ahead for that.
I was about to say, I don't think there's any such thing as a bad drawing when it comes to infinite tokens.
Right.
Okay, so then what I can do is I can say, so there's 24.
Yeah.
Okay, so that mana's gone.
Mm-hmm.
Now that is gone. It's resolved, or actually, it's exiled. Right?
It is exiled.
It's not like I'm recurring things anyhow. So at least I don't think I am. I might have like a card or 2. Now these are 1/1s, so I still haven't triggered any card draw off of anything. Okay, but they the bonus thing here is that creatures you control gain haste until end of turn. So I can attack with the 24 rats.
You can.
And I can't block. I can't block with them anyhow. So they really ought to go somewhere.
Yeah. How are you going to split this up?
Yeah. So I mean, I'm wondering. So it's like, how devastating of a turn is John ready for when he taps for mana for all that stuff?
I'm not gonna lie to you. My hand's not super great right now, so there's not a whole lot in my hand that's scary.
So I mean, because like we could kind of like mutually just destroy our tokens, and then the other people would clean up on us. So I'm wondering.
Try that. It would be an attempted thing you did. Yes. That would be something. Yes, that would be.
Now, as far as Dell,
he's only got 2 things to block with. He did hook me up, so.
And as far as KJ, you still got. Well, you'll have a 2/2. Ooze a beast,
and that's it.
And that's it. Now, okay. So now, when it comes to attacks, I hardly ever actually have planeswalkers on the field. Is it an either or can I split things up and do some at the planeswalker and some at
split some? You can do some. Split. Yeah, you can say like 5 at the planeswalker, 10 here, 2 there.
Okay, but the planeswalker is only at a 1 right now, right?
That is correct.
That's right.
Yeah. So
you're gonna send 5 there to make sure you kill it. Well, he does have 2 blockers, so he can block for his planeswalker. So that's your goal. You're gonna have to send probably more than 1.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 4. So I think I'm gonna send 4 at Garrick. I don't feel too bad about sending stuff at Dell just because I've taken a lot of damage off of that already.
Yeah.
Okay, so before I got 20. I think I'm gonna do.
Just keep in mind you don't have to send as many to John because he has that Crown of Doom over there too.
Oh, that's true.
So your guys are gonna get pumped up a little bit.
Yeah, all the. Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, but
It's just +2/+0 to attacker.
yeah, so I would do more damage, but I'm still gonna lose them anyhow.
I forgot about that. That was kind of annoying. Actually.
Right.
The best part of it is you can't give it back to me. You have to give it to one of my other opponents.
So I would be sending 3 3s at John if I.
3 1s, yeah, 3 1s.
Or, oh yeah, 3 1s. Okay, so then I'm gonna send 10 at Dell, and I'm gonna send the other 10 at John.
I'd lose 10 of my tokens, but I would trade.
So those are my attacks. So it's 10 10 3 1s at John, 10 1 1s at Dell, and 4 at Garrick.
I'll just put 10 of my tokens in front, so we'll trade 10 for 10.
Okay.
I'll block 2 of the rats, then I'll activate Kuamba's Wishes. They'll do 1 damage to a 3rd rat,
Okay.
and then you can deal 1 damage to any target of your choice.
Oh, I can?
Yep.
So what is the
It's target creature or player.
I'm trying to go back to the original. So tap 1 to also do 1 damage.
So you're doing this as blockers
Well-
declared, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, Kuamba's Wishes has actually been errated to say any target. So
Okay, so you target planeswalkers too?
yeah.
So before anything is destroyed, you're doing this. Okay, cool.
Okay. Yeah, I will do 1 to KJ.
It's me direct. Okay.
Okay, cool.
I will block 2 of the tokens coming at me, and then Garrick will still die.
So I still have 2 left from that attack.
Yes.
Okay. Now for you, Del, what else is happening here?
Oh, I took 7 rats total.
But 3 died.
Okay, so I still have 7. Okay, so I've got a total of 9 left. Okay. So that was my big first Expel Gambit.
Yeah, yeah,
That was a good one.
That was a very good one.
yeah.
And so then, as part of the combat, I get the counter for Magus, which actually is 2 counters because of the Primal Vigor, right?
Yes. Yeah, that is correct.
Okay, so it's up to 3. So it's a 4/4 now. I try to get it ticked up a little bit out of the danger zone.
Yeah.
I went to the danger zone.
Okay, so that was my exciting turn.
That
So
did a
there you go.
lot.
All right.
It was huge. Huge.
Let's see what I can get.
Oh, and then Starscream converts because I got damage from a creature. And you become the Monarch bio.
Oh, well then I get a card draw for
Yep.
Okay. Okay, so that's the end. Myself.
Oh, that's what's giving it. Okay. This is a tough call. Well, I'll start with a forest.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll start there.
Mm.
You know what? Let's try to go all in on this play. See if we can get something out of it. I'll tap 4
Oh,
again,
jeez.
and I will cast Greater Good,
Mhm.
and I will activate Greater Good. I'll sacrifice one of my 6/6 oozes if anybody's got a response to that.
No, I don't have
Nope.
anything.
All right, I'll draw 6, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I have to discard 3.
This is
So I will discard a forest, a Eternal Witness, and a. Ooh, wait. This. Now I gotta really think here. Yeah, I'll discard a Slime Against Humanity.
good sign.
That checks out.
Yeah, right. That's a good sign.
That's a good sign.
Yeah.
Here's a better sign. I will tap 3 mana and cast Semblance Anvil. And on ETB, I will imprint a Slime Against Humanity on Semblance Anvil.
Wait a second. So are you using an ability? So you run through exactly what you're trying to do there?
So,
So,
sorry, what? Oh, I'm paying 3 to cast it. That's what I'm doing.
okay.
Somebody's got a response to that.
And trying to think how this works. Yeah, I don't think this does it. I just may be dumb. Yep, yeah, go ham.
So I will exile that, So sorceries now cost 2 less.
That's terrifying.
And I think I'm just gonna sack the other ooze to greater good.
Okay.
So I'll draw 6 more. 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, we're in the late stage of the game anyways, so I gotta do this now if I'm gonna do anything. I will discard a Slime Against Humanity, a Forest, and this is not gonna come into play. It's too late for that. I will discard River Song's Diary. So I gotta count how many I've got here. 1, 2, 3, 4, plus the exiled one is 5. So I will pay a green, and I'll cast Slime Against Humanity.
So you create 2 10/10s, right?
So that's gonna be 2, and then the 5. So a pair of 14/14s.
Oh.
Because I currently have 5 copies between Exile and Graveyard, so it's 2
yeah,
plus.
It's plus. Yeah. Right. Okay. Cool. Alright. Nice.
Big and scurry.
Yeah, terrifying, even some would say. Oof.
So 6, 6, and 2. And, alright, so that hits the yard. I'll tap Runati, and I'll cast 1 more.
Okay. Alright. So 2 16/16s, huh?
That'd be correct.
Well, yep.
I mean, this is my all-in play. I am probably not lasting this turn, so it's do or die right now.
I don't know how anyone could stop you right now. You just need to leave a couple blockers up, and then you can basically bully everyone.
I need to get... you've got numbers. I have big things, but you have numbers, and that's the issue at the moment. So...
Yeah, but you guys have trample.
They do, yes.
I can't do shit. I mean, I got a bunch of little guys.
Correct.
Yeah. Plus, these big things have haste, so
Yeah, that's the thing. They have haste.
Yeah.
have haste and trample, so we're in trouble.
Yeah, we are definitely in trouble.
All right, I actually need to use the spin downs for this one.
I don't have. Yeah.
All right, so I shall move to combat. Let me think for a second here.
Unfortunately, I'm wide open.
You are. Pretty much everybody's wide open at this point. That's the beauty of it. Everybody's wide open.
Yeah,
but I'm not.
It would be a different story, but you know.
Right, but unfortunately, I'm not in a position where I could actually win the game because as big as they are, it's not enough to just outright take it. So the question is, which way do I go with this? And I feel like I still need to spread the damage around, if that makes any sense. But yeah, there's two problems I'm running into right now, because I know I'm thinking way ahead here, but if I take out John, Dell gets his crown back. He's likely going to send the crown to me.
Yep. Can't confirm.
Yeah. But if I leave John alone, he's got access to 17 extra mana next turn, and that is a scary thought. Plus the numbers game, so he actually would have.
What do you mean? Okay, so just think about this. If you send even one of those at me to not die, I'd have to get rid of all of my sacrilegious. So I won't have the numbers.
Well, the thing is, you could afford to take the hit if I only send 1 at you.
Well,
so
okay, if you send 2 at
if I send 2, then yes, you would actually have to block a lot, which mitigates that problem. But I have to mitigate both the crown and
so you're
the
you need to kill
and the
Dell
wideboard.
so the crown goes off.
Yeah, there's that. And Bio is building on his side of the board because he's already played an explosive turn, and he still has 9 rats and could potentially has the potential to bring in more numbers next turn because he's 1 X-spell away from going off.
Yeah, he just gets 1 Hydra in his hand and it's all done. So
pretty much, yeah. So it's which way do I go with this? That is the big question. So I feel like I am going to need to take the massive gamble and leave Bio alone.
I like this plan.
That was a massive gamble for sure.
I shall not object.
My only question is, Bio, how many cards are in your hand?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, it's a big gamble.
I mean, he didn't play a Hydra last turn, so maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing with my deck is that I have to draw into the X spells.
Correct.
So
Correct.
I have a question for you, Greg. So why didn't you use one of the mana to tap your artifact to untap your Magus Lucia Kane and then do it again?
Well, because I just didn't have enough mana to like pull off a 2 spell kind of thing.
So, but you could have. Doesn't that artifact untap for like putting a mana into it and tapping it? A creature that taps a tap ability.
I could put in, yeah.
He could do that.
So that way you would have gotten an extra trigger.
Yeah, no, I think that might have worked because they stack.
They do, yeah.
So I could have tapped for my 2 mana.
Because literally when you did that, I was like, okay, he's gonna tap the artifact, untap, tap again, and you didn't do it. I was like, oh, it's like okay,
yeah, misplay on my side.
I never play. I haven't played that deck in a long time, but when I did play it, I never played it right. So
yeah, it's my first time getting the untapper out. So
all right, JJ, who's dying?
This is such a tough call because I have two people. Like I have 2 people dead to rights on board. I just don't know which 2.
Yeah, and like Dell doesn't really seem to be doing a lot. It doesn't.
Although Dell did tutor something up, and
he did
for a reason.
Yeah,
that's the other thing. I mean, both Dell and John tutored up something, so that is a huge thing to consider as well.
A lot of my bargling chips cost a lot of mana, so I haven't gotten to them yet. The ones I have in hand.
Right.
But Starscream's been doing some work. Don't let me off.
No, it has.
Much, you know?
It absolutely has. All right, I gotta go in on the gamble.
All right.
I have to go all in on this gamble. I'm gonna send a total of 30 over at John. I'm gonna send a total of 30 over at Dell.
So before blocks, I'm gonna tap 3 for Rootborn Defenses. So creatures I control gain indestructible, and I get to populate. So I'll create 2 more of these guys.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll put 16 of these guys in front of the big one coming at me to kill it. I'll still take 2 because of the crown, and then I'll take another 16, so I'll take 18 total. I'm hurting.
So before damage, I will sacrifice that 18-16 ooze to greater good.
Okay, perfect. So I don't take any trample from that. And you don't have any mana, so you're gonna have to discard a lot of shit.
1, 2, 3, 4,
take
5,
6,
7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
6.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I'm just gonna make it.
You don't have a lab man in there, so you're gonna deck yourself.
Maybe I want to do that. Who knows? You know what? I'm just gonna save time. I'm just gonna discard every single card I drew. So.
All right. Nice.
Yeah, were any of them slimes against humanity?
There may or may not have been some slimes against humanity in that pile.
Right.
I don't know how many. We'll count that. If I make it to my next turn, we'll count how many.
Yep. Right, so I took the 16. All right. Anything else? Passing?
No, I am passing.
Right.
That was a good play.
Yeah. Right. I will draw for turn. I know what this card is. I'm going to tap 2 for an Impact Tremors. I'll play Mountain for turn. Oh, I will go to combat. Oh, where'd he go? All right.
Come back.
I clicked off the eliminated. It took me to an ad.
Oh, my bad. I will move to combat, and I will send Rith the Awakener at Greg. So 7/6 in the air.
Miss. Can you guys see me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So I trigger. I'll tap 3 to create. We'll call green again. So 16, 17, 18, 19.
No, that's it. That's it. That we both die.
Yeah. So that'll.
Yeah.
This is my first win with this deck. Let's go. Even with your stupid crown.
I tuned for an extinction event. To see one more turn.
Oh my
But the game was at that point where it's like one more turn for any of us.
Yeah, because I had a Termagant Swarm in my hand as my X spell.
Mm-hmm.
So that's crazy. All my good stuff was on your board, KJ.
I also had I had Errant, which is another way of getting an extra copy, of the copy.
Mm-hmm.
with this, and yeah, so would I have had a better X spell? I would have had a Parallel Lives though. Is my next card, but I had Tamiyo's Safekeeping. Display of Powers, the other thing that would have made it go crazy. So if I had played around with the tapping and untapping, I could have done something insane.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
And the thing was, I was trying to figure out where I could use the deflecting SWAT in what KJ was doing, but things weren't targeting, so
Correct. Yeah.
I didn't have a good opportunity to use it.
So my critical mistake, obviously, playing Primal Vigor because it helped out everybody on this game. But that's actually not the reason why that was my major fuck up.
What's up?
Because I was actually also sitting on doubling season at the same time.
Oh, damn.
And I didn't realize that Primal Vigor affected everybody and doubling season only affects me. So that
changed things a lot, actually.
Yeah, Primal Vigor was a budget replacement for for doubling season.
That was my error, but you know what? That was a very, very good first try with this deck.
Yeah, no, this is a very cool first win, and I wouldn't have got it without the Primal Vigor. So
yeah, GG's. So just for reference, there were a total of 17 copies of Slime Against Humanity between Graveyard and Exile at the end of the game.
That's crazy. Nice bunch of.
So I actually did have. If I had gotten to one more turn, I actually had an Antico Shrine in my hand. Which, if you do not know what that card does,
Oh, thank God! I have no idea what that card does. Go ahead.
it's an enchantment that says whenever a player plays a spell, that player puts X 1/1 green squirrel creature tokens into play, where X is the number of cards in all graveyards with the same name as that spell.
Oh, so it really works well for your deck.
Quite so, yes.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's gonna be it for the stream. Actually, it's a really short stream. I'm digging it. Get to go to bed at a decent time. Nice, fun game. It's like perfect. It's like the perfect storm. We'll start with KJ. Go ahead, bud. Show your shit.
Thank you so much for having me on tonight. This was such a fun time, and it was great playing with John and Del again. And Bio, it's finally great to be able to get a game with you, man. I appreciate all the shout outs you give for everybody in the MTG community. So great to finally meet you, and hopefully we get a chance to play more games down the line.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So I can be found. Let me pull my card out real fast. Get over here. There we go. I can be found at all of these amazing platforms: Twitch, Twitter, Blue Sky. I hardly use Threads anymore because honestly, it's just not as good.
Yeah.
But I am still found at all of those platforms. And I am planning on being at MagicCon Chicago. So if you're all going to be there, come find me and we'll jam some games and have some fun.
Yeah, no, I'm super excited for Chicago. It's
Yeah.
gonna be
I can't go.
I'm sorry, buddy.
Oh man.
But on lighter news, I did get tickets for Commander Seals. If you guys are planning to go into that,
I am trying my damnedest to spare the money to go to that because I missed out last year, and I've never been to New York, so that would be a great experience.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to go to that one, but it does sound like fun. But next up we have Greg.
Okay, so these are my handles. So it's Bioinformatter, 1s and 0s in there on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, Moxfield, Blue Sky, and then Bioinformatter_actual on Threads and Instagram. As KJ mentioned, I do a lot of hype of other streams with my Twitter feed mainly, and I'm trying to replicate it to Threads and Blue Sky as I can. This is a lot of extra work because the handles are different, and I do Twitter first, and then I do the others if I can, and then it kind of drops off in the evening. I get tired of doing the extra ones. But yeah, so anyhow, so I do that. I do box break stuff. I have a YouTube channel where I've thrown some videos up. I haven't done anything new in a while there because really I've kind of gotten lazy with it, and I'm just cracking the stuff and then just showing what the hits are. On Twitter, I cut it down to a 2-minute video on Twitter. So
the money shot.
I just got my first load of the Markov of the Karlov Manor stuff. Markov Manor, yeah. I have Edgar Markov deck.
Yeah, the murder set. We just refer to it at that.
Yeah, and I put it as Moiter in my post so that it would
Moiter.
hit by the algorithm. But yeah, so anyhow, so I'll be posting some hits from that. I have to like sort through. I just did a speed break of everything without recording it. I just dove in. So I'll see what kind of good stuff I got out of it. So let's pass it off to Dell.
Oh, did my job for me.
Hey guys, I'm Dell, the Delicious God on Twitter and YouTube. I dropped my link tree in the chat. I finally remembered to copy and paste it over there. I do a series called Cardboard Therapy where I open booster packs to cure my depression. Seems to be working so far so good because I'm still here. I do a lot of shit posting and deck techs. Twitter's pretty much the same. I only really use it for shit posting and try to get in some good games with you guys. I had a lot of fun tonight. Thank you for having me. Bio, Greg, it was great finally getting to play with you. Talked to you a lot, but never really got to get a game in.
Yeah, the same for KJ. It's like nice to finally get in games with people that I only know via their handles and posts and
Right.
Got some voices to the names, right?
Yeah.
I want to show off my altar I just got in for my Yargle.
Oh, nice.
Right.
Fighting Clover or someone else?
Yeah, Clover Altars, Maddie. I don't know how she likes to be called, but from the Spike Feeders.
Uh-huh.
A hell of a job. I'm gonna get a few more done because that was just killer art.
That looks really awesome. But
That's my favorite deck because it's like I never actually cast Yargle until late game. Like, okay, everyone's low life total. Now my frog can kind of stumble in and kill somebody.
Right. Yeah, Yargo's always fun. But want to give a huge shout out to all you guys. If you want, you can throw your links in the chat. If you're in the chat real fast, that's fine with me. We will be raiding Reversal Wizard. He's streaming still, so we'll definitely send him a raid after we get the links of everyone. If you're still watching and you don't already follow these awesome people, definitely do it. Yeah. And I do appreciate you guys coming in and playing a game with me. It's always fun. And hey, I actually got a win. It's been a while, I feel like.
Thanks for having us.
Of course. And let's get that raid going.